Well, it's the only school in Texas history to ever do it. Nobody else has ever done it before or since, so it's monumental. I mean, it's almost unheard of for a school in their first year of varsity football to win a state championship. So it was just a remarkable season. They went 14-0. They outscored their opponents 552-32. They were pretty dominant.
Well, it's I guess quite a story, but you know, Estacado was a brand new school, so everything was new and fresh for everybody, and we had people here that wanted to be here. I mean, actually a lot of kids had a choice of going to some other schools, and they chose to come here. So I think that was part of the reason students and everyone else wanted to make it work, and they wanted to make it be good. But the players we had, I mean, they bought in to what we were trying to do. We coached them hard, and they received, I mean, they took coaching extremely well, but they developed a great bond with each other, and I think that was the real deal. I mean, they really developed a great love for each other.
I think a combination of great talent. I mean, obviously you got to have great talent and great coaching, and Coach Keeling expected him to win right off the bat, and so I think that combination. And then I think the bottom line to any team, they put team before self, and they bought into that and just became such an extraordinary team.
Well, the very first game even, because we were brand new, and at that time Brownfield was very good in football, and they had a couple of big-time recruits played on that team, and they'd been very good the previous year. And we won that very first game 14-0. And that was big for our guys just to realize we really can do this.
Well, they had great players and had outstanding coaching staff, and they believed in themselves, you know. And I think they got on the road, and they just had good unity. And they still got today. When them guys get together after 50 years, they still a good group of guys, and they love each other.
But these guys all the time, I get calls, texts, emails, all kinds of things from these guys regularly, and they keep in touch with each other. But it's still a very close group even today.
I've had a number of ex-players from Estacado and of my own from other places reach out and just kind of say congratulations. You know, one of the people, I guess, that sticks out the most is Coach Lewis Kelly, who's been so helpful to me since I've been in Lubbock, and been a genuine supporter of this program since we've been here.
Oh yeah, I've been around him, and he's been very cordial with me. He's been very upbeat with me and everything, his whole coaching staff. And I just tell them to keep doing what they're doing. You know, this is a different time right now, and they got the administration on their side, the student body on their side, the community on their side. And I think he's done a good job of bringing them all together.
Because you could tell in their voice that it genuinely meant something for them, for their high school, to be proud of their high school again, and to want to be associated with that E again. And that's probably the most humbling deal for me, is to see the people that have been here a lot longer than I have feel like they can now reconnect, because being a part of Estacado now means something.
I think what it means is that we are still celebrating our tradition. You know, we're celebrating where we came from, where we're at now. It's great to have the alumni come and walk the halls and see how things are still the same, but how things have changed as well. And it's just important for us to know that even though 50 years later, we're still educating kids.
To me personally, you know, it's a reminder of how great this place is. It's a special place, and I think the people that have been here, they know that. it's a special place. And it don't matter if it was me sitting here or some other coach, Estacado is going to always be a special place. And that 50th year anniversary just is a reminder of your walking into a special place where special things have been done and they're going to continue to be done.
They did it, they started doing that themselves. We would meet in the dressing room down here, and then we'd, you know, all get in a group and we'd go to the, kind of march together to go to the pep rally in the gym. Well, I mean, they just started, I don't know who really did it all, they just started singing. And every week it just got more and more prominent. Well, then it wasn't long till, I mean, the whole school, just all the halls, everywhere, coming down, going to the pep rally, it would just be roaring, and it just make chills on the back of your neck, you know, it really did. It was amazing. So they developed, those guys developed that song themselves.